You haven't been alone with yourself in months. Not really. Not without a podcast in one ear and a video in the other, and a tab open in case the silence shows up. You think you're consuming content. You're drowning yourself out. Every walk has a soundtrack. Every meal has a stream. Every shower has a 4-hour video essay waiting for you. And you tell yourself this is just how you wind down. It's not. It's how you avoid hearing the one voice you've stopped being able to listen to. Your own. It didn't happen all at once. It happened in small upgrades. First, it was music on the walk home, then a podcast for the commute, then a video while you eat, then a stream playing in the background while you scroll, then something to fall asleep to because the quiet of the room felt too loud, then a second video on a second screen because the first one wasn't holding your attention. Every layer added so smoothly you didn't notice you were burying something. You were burying you. Your thoughts have a sound. You used to know it. You knew what your own mind did with a 15-minute walk. You knew the shape of your own boredom. I knew mine too. When I was younger, I'd ride the bus home from school without earphones, just looking out the window, 30 minutes a day, where my brain was allowed to be mine. Here's what I want you to notice. You can't hear yourself over the sound of everyone else. That's why your decisions feel borrowed lately. That's why you can't tell if you actually want the thing, or if a video told you to want it. That's why your opinions feel like cover versions of other people's opinions. Every minute spent listening to someone else is a minute you didn't spend listening to you. I'm trying to get my old habit back right now, and I'll tell you the truth, it's hard. My hand reaches for the earphones before I even know I'm doing it. It's automatic. I'll be 3 streets from the house and realise music has been playing for 10 minutes that I never decided to put on. That's how deep it goes. And right now, while you're watching this, there's probably a second tab open, earphones in, a phone face down next to you waiting to buzz. The wall you've built against silence is the same wall you've built against yourself. And here's the cost. You don't know what you want anymore. You think you do. You have a list. You have goals you can rattle off. But if you actually sat in a room for 1 hour without a screen and asked yourself what you actually want, not what the algorithm trained you to want, not what your friend group rewards you for wanting, what you actually want, you couldn't answer, because the part of you that knows the answer is the part you've been drowning out for years. You've outsourced your inner life to a feed. You don't have thoughts anymore, you have reactions. You don't have a voice, you have a cue. You don't have opinions, you have whatever the last video told you. And the longer you let it run, the harder it gets to find your way back to the person you were when you were 10 years old, walking home with nothing in your head but the sound of your own day. So tonight, when you're walking somewhere, to your car, to the kitchen, anywhere, don't put the earphones in. Don't pull the phone out. Just walk. It's going to feel uncomfortable. Your hand will reach for your pocket. Your brain will start scanning for something to play. Let it. Don't give in. Just walk and let it be quiet. 5 minutes the first time is enough. Tomorrow try 10. The point isn't to give up music or podcasts or any of it. The point is to remember the sound of your own thinking. You're not detoxing. You're not minimalist. You're not on some discipline trip. You're just letting yourself hear yourself again. Something in you has been trying to get your attention for years, quietly, patiently, waiting for you to put it down for 10 minutes. That voice didn't go anywhere. It just got buried under everyone else's. When you finally turn the volume down, you're not going to hear something new. You're going to hear something that was there the whole time, trying to remind you who you are. Turn it down. Let it speak. You've been listening to everyone but yourself.